Today, I want to talk about a truly demonic Twitter account that I think was made by Satan himself. The account is called Wages Posting Their L's Online. It made its round after getting owned on the internet, I guess, which we'll talk about a bit later. And it is truly evil, like full-on evil. The word wagey essentially means wage slave. It's an online derogatory term that's supposed to refer to people who work minimum wage jobs so they can buy food and water and stuff like that. A pretty embarrassing and cringe thing to do. The banner of this thing shows us a pretty repulsive piece of art of a wagey Wojak waging away at at McDonald's. He's serving Pepe the Frog a burger, and as he does it, he breaks down. His eyes turn red. He's crying. He stutters. Would you like fries with that, sir? It's so embarrassing and cringe. He's taking a huge L at the moment. This guy goes to work to feed himself? What is he, some kind of idiot? Why doesn't he just run a meme account? The key word in today's mini episode of The Pinely Show is context. I want you to think long and hard, not about the thing that this account is posting, though that does have its importance in this story, but mainly the lens in which it's posted. The context of Wages taking an L. The images that this account posts paint a very sad picture. Oops, someone left their dirty dishes in the sink. Oh my, please do your part to help keep a tidy break room. We did it! $90 million in sales in 2022. Celebrate with a cupcake in the break room. Then we look at the next picture, and it's some awful balloon and a bunch of cupcakes for $90 million made off the backs of these employees. We see a company that decides to, instead of taking care of their 17-year employee, they instead ask this person's co-workers to donate their days off for this cause. Expired soda giving out as a treat for the workers. These pictures do an effective job of painting this horrible, horrible world where people are breaking their backs in order to get little pats on the very same back. They get talked to as if they're actual literal babies. You may even decide to sympathize with the people in these posts, but you gotta remember what we said about context. According to this account, these are no things to sympathize with. These are L's. One L after the other. This isn't about people being in a system where they need to go through these things in order to, I don't know, feed their family, feed their kids. No, this account is framing these people as idiots, as fools, people who are willing to let this thing happen to them. It's disgusting, it's demonic, and I hate it. This person is constantly full of themselves. They say their asshole takes, and then they're tweeting out things like, oh, living in your head rent-free. You know, just get a grip. What do you get an actual grip on reality, you weirdo. Some time ago, this account also tweeted out this picture, a picture that shows a bit of a story. You know, we see Jenny, who started off as just a regular old Jenny at McDonald's. Then Jenny moved on to becoming a Jenny crew chief, a Jenny manager, a Jenny first assistant, a Jenny restaurant manager, a Jenny supervisor, and then a Jenny licensee. I guess for supervisor she was a Jennifer, but that didn't really last for too long. Now, I'm not sure if I understand this correctly, but I think licensee is the same as franchise owner. Even in this person's weird little world, I don't really see how that's an L. Someone replied with, this is funny because Jenny is actually achieving more than whomever is running this gay account. Then this person, who's running this account, just did the very Twitter thing of replying with the other person's profile picture, very clearly attempting to ratio them, only to be ratioed themselves by a person who posted a meme that foretold this exact interaction. We see a fake account in this meme called Posting Dead Babies Daily. Very clearly an account that's meant to post hateful things. Then Burger Eater replies with, I don't like this. Then Dead Baby Enjoyer replies with, "This you, nerd emoji." All of our interactions are becoming so predictable that this whole thing, was foretold in a tweet. The question you might be asking at this point is, okay, gimmick account, you are showing a pretty grim and awful reality. This is really sad what you're showing us right now, and you seem to feel pretty damn good about doing so. But by saying that all these people are quote-unquote taking an L, you are suggesting that they had some sort of choice in this matter, that they could have picked a different path in which they wouldn't have gotten any L's at all. Garbage gimmick accounts similar to this one usually show that to be the case. They show people who chose to take an L. So what is the alternative here? What do you expect these people that you're making fun of to do differently? What is the actual correct path that you believe in? Should they start their own business? Should they invest in crypto and NFT? Should they, just lock themselves in their mom's basement and live off of that? What is a good alternative to this sort of situation? That's usually what you get from accounts like this that are trying to own people constantly, especially if they do it on a subject that does actually touch a nerve. They have a point that they want to give, some sort of ideology that this person is trying to promote. So what is it here? What is this account trying to tell us? The replies to these tweets often offer their own suggestions, from communism to becoming a Christian. The things that are being raised here don't even matter if you're just grateful for the fact that you have a work in general. I'm a Christian and I'm grateful for everything that the Lord has given me. I'm not a communist or a loser. But the idea of a solution is noticeably vacant from this account's posts. It is solely obsessed with making fun of and belittling people who are dealing with the hardships of trying to live a life where they do need a wage to live. A pretty wide net of people. At first, I assumed that they're just uninterested with the idea of a solution. It doesn't really matter here. They just saw a group that they feel superior to and wanted to make fun of them on the internet. A lot of this account's tweets are about superiority. Rolling up like Conor McGregor to make fun of someone for having a job. But in a second look at this faceless account, I also see something else. While either way, I do absolutely believe that this account is, in its core, about making fun of people and feeling like you're better than everyone else, I also think that there might be a different reason to that. Maybe the reason as to why the answer to all of this never shows up is because this person, just like the replies under his tweets, is also confused. They have no idea what to do about this. The more they thought about it, the more they realized that this system is way bigger than them, way bigger than the people that they know. I have no idea what are the conditions that the person tweeting this is actually in to be on their high horse. But obviously they know people who had to do these sort of jobs that they're making fun of. Every now and again, we see a little crack in that persona. This account tries to post a quote of something that maybe they believe in, but it still feels really confused. It makes me feel like these posts are almost this person trying to cope with this idea, this thought of helplessness, and instead, he sort of switches the situation. These people are not victims of a larger system that they can do nothing against. They chose to be in this situation, and therefore, they are the losers. Either that, or this person is just an asshole. Hubba hubba, that's my new catchphrase.